think, God, that's a bit bloody. Sorry, guys. Oh no, there's nothing wrong with the camera, it's just on pig ugly. There we go. That's better. We live? Oh, it is hot, isn't it? We need a good thunderstorm tonight.
Oh, we need some something.
Look at this, cakes. This is from last week.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
There we go. A little bit all better than the volume now. There we go. Right. It's freaking scoffing his face with cake. Use your bees doing that. Don't show. Yeah.
Evening. Bloody hell. Well, yeah, no one's done turn up.
Oh. Yeah, Kings of War tonight.
Yeah.
And if you've seen the new Northern Alliance models,
It's going to be good.
I like it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I think it starts in September. They're doing a, what's it called? Shadow?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, some sort of campaign, which would be great. And we're trying to get involved in that. And we might have to get involved with some of the games with the Crossroads guides then.
Oh yeah.
And you might find the Wargaming Association might get involved. And then before you know it, because we don't have organisational skills, someone might decide to run a Kings of War weekend campaign thing to go towards it. If you're watching,
I bet you that many guys down the Institute will do that.
Explode Nate.
Yeah. But
Actually, that would make sense. That'd be cool. Guys, if you're watching, because we have no organisational skills whatsoever, if you want to organise some sort of, if you're watching obviously, some sort of thing to do with that campaign that Mantic's going to do, that'd be great. Get Crossroads involved, us involved, Plymouth Wargaming Association, Explode Nate. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it?
yeah. I know Expo 8 do quite a few games, didn't they?
Evening, have you guys seen the rules for Lord of the Rings for Kings of War? No.
Lord of the Rings.
Well, because Ministry message put on the video this morning, or the photos saying we're doing Kings of War, he's got loads of Lord of the Rings models.
Oh, right.
So he could do a faction and just use Lord of the Rings models.
Yeah, easy.
Really, I don't think there's rules. I don't think Mantic have done a. Well, they might have done.
All right, kitchen.
Kitchen, Danny. And Ministry of Miniatures is also. It's only 11 minutes long, which is worth watching. I'm going to watch it tonight. Is their thing at Birmingham, with the Expo game or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah,
the board they had. That's going to be cool.
Mm.
In fact, guy at work spent the weekend over in Normandy this week.
Oh, right,
D-Day landings and that, and actually went to Brackall Manor, is it? Brackall Manor?
I don't know.
Oh, it's where they take out the artillery pieces in third episode, fourth episode of Band of Brothers. And the way Dick Winters attacked these fixed positions is still used at West Point as an example. Yeah, so I'll watch that later, Ministry. Hi, Kitchen and Danny. What's being nibbled this evening? Well, something from last week, a Galaxy, I know it's a mirror, a Galaxy little chocolate bar.
And we've got Fox's triple chocolate
cookies.
What I hide from my kids so they don't see them.
I'm just doing that as I wave my boy to the diet.
What's that?
Don't know.
Don't start something you're never going to finish.
Well, like an army.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bloody right.
I've got a few of those, but that's like a new one.
I was this close to ordering some models tonight, and Jay said, no, wait, see what comes out.
Talk your way out of it.
Yeah, you did, to be fair.
See how good I am.
No, not a very good friend at all, are you? I tag you on stuff to buy. Like, I tag you on the Northern Alliance stuff.
I saw that already.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
There's the board there, guys.
A couple of ravens. Yeah. Couple of Ice Warriors.
Well, you need a reason to go on a New Year's diet after all. Danny, man, Danny. Just relax the muscle. Evening, gents and Richard. What the fuck? Let's have a pop at Rich tonight. Okay, fair enough. I asked for it. I can take it. I'm thick-skinned. Cut me, do I not bleed?
Not really.
Well, gravy, but yeah. It's like you say, you shouldn't have a go at fat people. They got enough on their plate as it is. Yeah, screw the lawyer, I'm having a biscuit.
Oh, God. The bounty cookies. Ooh. No, not yet.
I still keep thinking that says Hitler's nails. It's Hitler's nails. Hitler's nails.
That's why he doesn't play.
Oh, don't. The amount of abuse he's got.
Oh, there's Cersei as well.
God.
Do you watch it in the end?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
It's like an ignorant pig. Go and watch Thick Skin, more like a big boned. Last one I promised, big boned Jack. Check out the guns.
I think it was on that.
6 ones, that's what it is. Yeah, what is it? Midwinter Minis. Did you see the Lord of the Rings that I got hold of, posted in our group? Fucking hell, well, to jam another project on myself.
Yeah, I did actually, yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What, on our Big Battle page?
Yeah, it's a lot.
What is it?
That's the Kings of War army. Easily.
Well, oddly enough, Ministry said he's got some Lord of the Rings stuff. So what faction are you going to do for Kings of War? Or are you just going to actually play Lord of the Rings?
That's
So, yeah, so where were we? Oh yeah, Ministry, Midwinter Minis. Basically, I mean, go and watch it, but he goes on about painting a German tank. You know, it's all fun and games until someone has to be the Nazis.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no. It's like, not all Germans were Nazis. But all Nazis were Germans. Actually saying that, some of them weren't they?
No, most of them were.
Yeah, you had sympathisers and that.
Most of the SS were in Germany, yeah.
Oh, weren't they?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, I think at the beginning of the war, they were only had so
Are
many.
we the bad guys? I think we are, apparently.
Too.
I mean, people look at the Germans as the bad guys, but the Germans were one of the best trained soldiers of the Second World War.
Yeah.
If you want pure evil, Japanese.
Or British.
No. No, not in the Second World War. Japanese in general. Yeah, if you take it whole... Yeah, all right, if you go the whole way, we're a bunch of bastards.
We're the best bastards.
Yeah, at least we drink tea. Japanese, oh my God, they were horrendous.
Yeah.
They were horrendous. I got a book, and I'm not sure I can actually bring myself to read it. It's called Crimes of the Bushido, and it's just what the Japanese did. Hey, guys, too much whiskey and sun, enjoy your night. Nice. That's pretty good going. Yeah, there's a picture. I might have mentioned it before. There's a picture, and these Chinese blokes are in pits, and then you can see the tired hands behind the back of that.
Oh, just use assault badges.
Yeah, and right at the back, you can see.
Yeah, it said divisions of non-Germans because.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, but anyway, they were about to bayonet some poor bugger in the back.
I think the SS is not a.
No, too sure. No, look, Leslie,
They're like more like a political thing from it at the time. And it was something that written there, like they can only have so many people, German. There was a loophole, so he found the loophole was you could recruit as many people as any from out of Germany. So that's how the SS got so big. It was at the beginning. It was really, really complicated.
Wow.
It was better all the politics and stuff like that in there. Yeah, the divisions of every country going.
Mad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That looks homemade or too much sun. I'm a bit brown, aren't I? Don't think I've brown that much. You look white compared to me.
I am white.
That's all right. Hey up, lads.
All right.
We're busy just stuffing our face full of biscuits at the moment. Yeah, so I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to is working through the scenarios in the Western Desert book.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to use a drop column for the first one.
Yes, you are. I'll be looking it up.
Because I can't afford to go buy that many.
You can't get that many Rolls Royces and stuff like that. No, that's an open board as well.
Yeah, I did look. I went, oh, I'll take the Morris. And I went, I thought, oh, I'll go see how many I can get.
Figures all painted? Yeah, we don't feel unfair. Leslie, we do not put unpainted models on the board.
No.
We're not talking about what's at home though.
No.
That's not fair.
That's different amount.
That's at home. What goes on at home stays at home, right? I'm not talking about them.
Yeah, I was looking at the Morris one for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I find some cheap 3D printed ones?
No.
No.
No. So you're going to have to do jock collar for the first one.
Yeah.
And I was looking at...
I've still got to buy more guns for that as well.
Yeah, but I was looking at the rules because I was sat in the garden and I was looking at them and I was thinking, oh no, that's really crap.
Yeah.
I've had a few British and they says, yeah, so I've heard. No, they stay in the box and you play another game. Yes, we do. I've got a field CV33s, right?
Which was I?
Which is like the all Vickers tanks. They come with a machine gun.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You can have them with an anti-tank rifle, or you can have them with another machine gun, or you can, and that's it. And then the CV35, the only difference is I thought you can have a light autocannon, like the armored cars.
Yeah.
They're not. It's just a HMG.
Yeah, yeah, so it seems great.
So my tanks are crap.
Yeah, mine don't.
I can't hurt your tank. Well, hang on. My CV35s, if I hit you in the front, I can get glancing hits as long as I'm not over half range. But not glancing hits, you know.
Same as me.
And then, well, what are you on with?
For the not the jock column, but the other guys, the Morris Miners or the Rolls Royces.
Yeah.
The most strongest they can get is an anti-tank rifle.
Well, what's in your jock column then?
The jock column is the actual battery, so I can take light anti-tank guns and stuff like that.
But my tanks in the first game can't really penetrate armour unless I flank. Only two of them.
You would have to. Where have any armour?
Well, you will, wouldn't you? Oh, right, you'll be towing guns.
It's all towing. There's no tanks.
Mate, that's going to be a brutal game.
It's all, there'll be a couple of, what would it be? No, there'll be Brem carriers, and that's it.
Right, so my first Italian army has got Belisario. I'm going to pronounce it wrong. I must find out how to pronounce it properly. The elites.
Yeah.
In trucks with a load of tanks. 5 tanks. But the most they'll have will be either an extra machine gun or HMG, which is 3 shots with +1. And that'll be it.
Yeah, I'll literally have 2 pounders.
Been visiting some of the commando sites around this week and last week. History camps. Oh, nice. Ooh. Oh, I bet that was good.
Yeah. The commandos trained down in Falmouth, didn't they?
And Sandhurst. No, not Sandhurst. Sampson Sands, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They got torpedoed by a German U-boat.
But yeah, I can have Brem carriers.
Yeah.
Because they can tow the light anti-tank guns.
Yeah.
Then I've got to take trucks and towing vehicles.
Yeah, it's going to be mobile as well.
Well, not mine will be, because I can't move the mobile with getting tank guns, can I?
No, but what I mean is, yeah, don't forget you can come on 6 inches without a truck, or you come on,
I've got to buy a vehicle for every single one.
So right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really annoying. I'm still waiting. My truck should turn up this week, and once they turn up, once I've got Azrael out of the way, I'm going to start putting stuff together and spray it.
The thing with some of these, with the paint chairs, I've got to paint the Americans for it. But then I've also got to paint...
Oh, with these scenarios, you're British.
Yeah, I've got to paint a load of British to go with it as well.
Oh no, if only you were a fast painter.
Yeah, I've got to paint a couple of trucks.
But you'll bang that out.
I've got to paint... I've got to buy the 2 pounders because I ain't got any.
Just use ours, isn't it?
I've got to have... No, I have 2 pounders in the army. The army has to have at least 1 2 pounder.
No, what I mean is, can you use your 25 pounds to just say is ours?
No, because they have 25 pounds in it as well.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, come on. Can't have too many guns, can I?
No, obviously not. What would you say is a good starting point for someone to get the boat action completely scratch, toying with the idea and giving it a go? Oh, well, easy. That is really easy, Danny. Just buy as many effing Brem carriers as you can, fill it full of troops, and have a free forward observer and a few other indirect shots, and you'll be fine. Not beer. Right, okay, sensible answer. We went, yeah.
Well, it depends.
Well, it depends, really, if he's going to get someone to play or not.
Yeah.
Right, my genuine sensible answer would be to buy the models. Copy J sent you. Is buy the models you like. Do you know I got trouble with their trucks breaking down, mostly Citroens, not because they were crap.
Leslie's
Yeah, so buy the models you like, buy the models of part of the history you're really interested in. I liked the Desert, I liked the 8th Army, and I liked the Africa Corps. And that stems from reading Warlord comics, Commandos and stuff like that. So they had a German soldier, never get away with it now, called Big Willie, and he used to ride a Panzer III as part of the Africa Corps. And I used to love that comic strip, so that's what got me into it. And I had the Airfix models as well, so that's why I went that direction. So just buy the models you like of the history. You might be interested in the Pacific, you might be interested in the Russian Eastern Front. Buy what's going to float your boat. In the end, that's what we do.
Yeah.
We don't buy competitive armies. That's Undead Army behind me, not competitive at all. But I like the models.
Honest, I think probably the best one to start with for boat actually is the Americans.
Yeah, or get one of the box sets. The Citroen factory sabotaged the oil sticks.
Have they ever stopped the factory sabotaging them?
Is what?
Have they ever stopped actually sabotaging their vehicles?
No. We know what to say about Fiat, don't you? Fix it again tomorrow. Yeah, buy what you've got interest in history. That's what I would say.
I mean, I think the Americans are a good one because the colour scheme is pretty much the same from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, box sets are great.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've got to make to play with and you split it, then I'd definitely go Gentleman's War.
Yeah, it's a good box set.
I would go, if you're going to go Desert, Gentleman's War, and then just get either the 8th Army starter set or the African Corps starter set, and you'll be done.
Yeah.
That'd be it. You wouldn't need much more after that.
No.
You'd be just tickling yourself with some trucks.
Don't get carried away.
Or tanks. Ooh, I don't think you could give that advice.
Past experience.
But yeah, learn from Jace.
Yeah.
This is right.
Get the rule book and read the rule book first.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, it does.
Russian tanks then. Yeah, well, Russian. You said this. Russian had everything from the get-go.
Did I?
But what you want, always take mostly infantry. 7% is minimum. I run on officers. Yeah. But some of the missions, some of the army in the books forces you to have trucks. This is why I like my DAC-like division, because it doesn't say you have to have trucks.
Yeah.
Where any of the other options in the Western Desert,
yeah, big swaths of
you have to have enough transport to bring everything along.
Yeah. Yeah, Russia's had big squads. But
and free ones.
Yeah, but I like the idea of the Americans because you can use it wherever feel.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it?
No.
But we're fighting in the desert, and you've got us covered in green. You're right.
Yeah.
Russian has always captured me more from the history. Then that's what you want to go for.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, get Russians. Go for the Eastern Front. My dad loved the Eastern Front. He had loads of books on the Eastern Front, Operation Barbarossa, and all that sort of stuff. And then he had this. I can't remember what the bloody author's called now, but on the front cover it's awful. It's like this German SS soldier, and you always got like a pickaxe. There's always blood involved. And whereas Stefan Hassel or Harris or something like that. Yeah, I loved it. Loved the Russian front. I've got no inclination towards that at all. Anyway, at the Gates, yeah, fair comment. That's a good film. But as a theatre of war, didn't float my boat at all. Because I don't like being cold, and it's cold over there. Saying that though, I'm struggling to read at the moment The Forgotten Soldier, and it's about this young lad joining the German army, and he's in the transport division, and he's trying to get to Russia to get to Stalingrad. And you feel cold reading it. It's that well written. You're like, oh, bloody hell. And they get so far, and then they hear the Sixth Army surrender, so they have to go back, regroup. And then he gets trained to enter this elite division, which then goes around just loads of crap in Europe. So I've just got there. He's just doing the training on that now, but it is a bit heavy going. Here's one for you though. I'm also reading, I'm trying to, James Holland's Brothers in Arms. which is the Sherwood Rangers, is a Sherman tank regiment. And it
Oh,
follows
yeah.
them from D-Day. I mean, they took action in Africa, but it follows them from D-Day. And I was talking to some customers, and they said, "Oh, you've got some bit of interest in history." I said, "Yeah." She said, "Do you want to know something interesting about that book?" I said, "Go on then." She goes, "My dad was the infantry regiment that supported the tanks all the way through the war."
Wow.
Yeah, that's not the best bit. It is a great movie.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
He got through the war almost unscathed, right? And when Germany surrendered, everybody was like getting drunk and this, that, and the other. He was on guard duty. This bloke fell over, his brain went off, shot him in the leg, and German surgeon couldn't save the leg, so had to amputate it just before they'd done the victory march. So he went through the whole war with only a scratch. And then took his leg, he lost his leg through friendly fire. I was like, "You are kidding." She went, "No."
Fucking hell.
How mad's that?
No.
Yeah, it's a good book. Gives you an idea about the tank regiments and how they operate in that. But it's just getting into it. I'm really struggling to get into books at the moment. And there's another one I've got which is really,
I've got two still, I haven't read it yet.
really heavy. And I lent it to my sales manager. It's a Jewish doctor's account. He had to help in the concentration camps. Visited. Oh wow! So you're over in Normandy last week? Cool. Guy at work's done that. He done the, like I said, tour of Normandy and that. But yeah, so this bloody Jewish doctor had to help the Germans in the concentration camps. And at one point he managed to escape, got captured and put in another one. I live here.
Oh, right.
I'm no longer impressed.
Now, I've got a couple of books on the side I've got to read. One I was recommended by that YouTuber, the history show, Lindeberg or something like that. I can't think what he's called now. Oh, he did one about a Cromwell tank crew.
All right, okay,
That
yeah,
was,
cool.
and how they jumped a ditch, and now I've got that one to read, but I haven't got around to reading it yet.
It can be hard going sometimes, I think. I need to get back into that Sherwood Rangers one though, Brothers in Arms. That'd be quite good.
Yeah.
And it's nice to read something about the British doing something as opposed to everything being the Americans.
That's because we don't brag.
120 minutes down the road, found some 20. Oh wow.
Yeah.
On a completely different note, what is your favourite cup of tea? Well, for me, it's Earl Grey with a tiny splash of milk because it's quite a weak tea. So, yeah, Earl Grey is my tipple. Other than that, anything, as long as it's not too strong.
Mine's Earl Grey because I've got no time to take sugar then.
You drink Earl Grey as well?
Yeah.
Well, if it's good enough for Picard. It's good
Well,
enough
so
for
like the Cornish tea is really nice and strong.
Cornish one?
Yeah.
What the hell's that one?
I know, it's tea's growing Cornwall, take it.
Sorry, got to go. Up at 4 a.m. in the morning, have a great game. You lightweight kitchen.
Yeah, it's really strong.
Oh, you have a good night,
Yeah,
mate.
see that kitchen.
Have you seen this shed?
Yes.
Git.
Yeah.
Cinnamon and a drop of honey. Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's not too bad. I used to have honey in my Earl Grey.
Yeah, no, just so it's plain.
I do.
Yeah.
Good milk in it.
Tiny bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what we did try.
I was finding I was drinking too much coffee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't stand coffee.
I was drinking too much coffee. I put sugar in coffee, but before I have Earl Grey, I don't put sugar in it.
It's something you can try then. I mean, I don't want a latte. I had a latte before I came out, and I have sugar in coffee because it's bitter. And they reckon if you put salt in the coffee, a little bit of salt in the coffee, it takes the bitterness away.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Decaf Earl Grey or Lapsang Souchong from. That's a really smoky tea. Lapsang Souchong, it's like you're drinking out of a ashtray. It's really got a smoky taste to it. It's actually not that bad.
Tea's just tea.
Lady Grey's a bit too perfumey for me.
Lady Grey.
Lady Grey. Well, you got Lord Earl Grey, you got to have Lady Grey, yeah. It is a bit too perfumey though. It's really weak tea.
It's not milkmaid Grey then.
I don't think you should put milk in it somewhere. But yeah, so Yorkshire teas can be a bit too strong.
I don't mind strong tea, to be honest, mate.
Oh, I can't. It goes right through me.
No, I don't mind
It
it.
really upsets my gut. That's why I can't drink coffee like that.
Yeah, I was trying to cut down coffee because I have to have sugar in it.
Yeah.
So I've cut down on that. But then I'll put enough biscuits in it. So
No, not Lady Gay, too perfumed. Yeah, it is. It is too perfumed. A real man will drink his tea through his biscuits. I mean, I've done that before. I've done a whole pack of biscuits. That's one. A whole pack of biscuits, and the tea's gone down like half a cup. Like that way.
Dipping it or sucking it through the biscuit?
Dipping it.
Oh,
Just constantly dipping your biscuits in the cup of tea.
Well, that's easy enough to do.
Although, did you see that Natalie and Bruno done one where you get a penguin biscuit and you bite opposite corners,
right?
Then you suck the tea through it.
Well, Natalie and Bruno did that.
Yeah. She was doing it on the Grand North Show years ago, and me and my missus were like, "Yeah, we're gonna get some penguins." So you bite either side.
See, it's not in my books.
Oh, yeah, you suck the hot tea through, and then you just shove the biscuit in your mouth. It's lush. In fact, in America, in Australia, apparently they call it an orgasm, and we can understand why.
Yeah, she can suck it for that biscuit.
You're gonna have to talk now because I'm gonna have a biscuit.
Okay, enough about tea or coffee. it's good. It's got really spicy. Now, Keith Wall, if anybody's seen the Northern Alliance and what they want to get, I will be getting some to go with the big pile of shame. Because I've actually got a pile of shame with bolt actions in the side still. I've got a load of British stuff to paint up yet. I've got my heavy mortar to paint. 2 trucks.
I actually don't have that much to paint, but actually I've got a pack 40
I have.
for me European, and that's about it. I think I've got a truck. I might have a truck somewhere.
No, I've got 2 painted trucks. I've got to get a couple of 2-pounders for the first couple of missions, and then I should be okay after that. I hope.
But what I like about it is working through the scenarios is I will have to change or buy extra bits from my Italians.
Yeah, but you don't, at least you're going to get a month to paint it, buy and paint it. So
Well, that'll be longer than that, won't it?
Yeah, so I think that's
It'll be like 2 months.
Well,
Because we'll do bolt action in Europe.
Well, Penty, if you want to do bolt action in Europe, we just want to go desert.
Oh, we could do. Well,
because at least with this, what we're doing the scenarios.
Yeah.
Because else the European one's going to be a bit boring, really.
But then what we could do, see if you agree with this, once we've got the ball rolling on the Western Desert cars, paint and glue, do some nice trucks. Yeah, I've got some trucks to do. Whiskey's always good, but here in the summer, mead. Oh, mate, that tells me you're potentially a reenactor. Mead, Cognac mead's the best, although saying that, Harvest Gold from Waitrose. Oh, not Waitrose. Oh, what's the shop over there?
What the frick do I know?
No, well, you go over the roundabout, it's over there. Morrison's Harvest Gold is really nice, but Cognac mead is the best.
Out Plymstone.
Over there, just over the bridge, you donut. It's over there.
There's no Morrison's over there.
What's the shop over there?
Farm food.
No. Over there then. You go over the bridge, and as you come up the road, you got the Emporium fish place, and there's a bloody great supermarket on your left-hand side as you're going into town, just as you go over the bridge. That's Morrison's.
Oh, there! That's the bridge is bloody round.
There's a flyover! People jump off it all the time.
Not much of a fly then, are they? Flying over it.
Navigation failed, yeah. It's like... yeah, Cognac's nice. The club here is doing the British campaign game for bolt action. Yeah, so once we start the Western Desert scenarios, shall we just keep going bam, 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 right through them, or do you want us to break it up and still do Europe? Or do you want us to please turn around and head back the way you came? Yeah, okay. Sorry. I think that'd be a good thing to do. Just do a whole campaign.
Yeah.
We are planning. Oh, nice. That'd be good.
Oh, cool.
Mate, I'm glad your boards are amazing.
Yeah.
And your models are really well painted. Do both. Greedy. But I don't know what. But then if we do all that, and then we have a massive break from the Western Desert, because then we go to Europe.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're all doing both.
Yeah, we'll be going through it and into Italy.
I could do.
Because then you get to use your Italians again. I'll get to use the Americans.
Yeah, but then okay. But they're saying do both.
But they'll end up in Europe anyway, won't it?
They will do.
And we will have a European army that's not just commandos. So it's a bit less boring for everybody.
They're saying do both. So we do scenario 1 Western Desert. Next time we do boat action, do Europe. Scenario 2.
Oh, can I use Americans?
Do both and forget the weird stuff.
Weird
stuff? Oh, all this stuff.
This ain't weird. This is real.
Both you will likely have it ready in the year. Oh God, everybody's having to go for painting. We just love the boat action content. You pair won't make it to Italy. I think trying to wait for the fly over it. It's that way. Actually, I shouldn't do that, should I?
Only if we play the Germans.
Only if I'm hailing a taxi. No, we're gonna have to go.
Oh God. Yeah.
All right, then. So we'll try and do both then.
Well, if we've got the Americans done, we can be Americans in Europe anyway, can't we?
Yeah, it'd be nice to actually take on a regular army.
Oh yeah.
Because you won't be inexperienced. You can't do that. Not when you're not in Europe.
No,
they'll
they'll
regular.
be going into reserves or police.
Oh, I finally watched that Meridian Guard game. The Italians with the black shirts. All becoming like 2 of them become sharkers and that. He got a right pace. You know? I was watching like that. I don't care. I'm just gonna have to use the Italians as a laughing army. Hey guys, just putting together my second 8 farm. Does it be good to watch your campaign?
Yeah. I like that.
Oh, it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to it actually because you can read. What's nice is you can read the aftermath of the battle.
Yeah.
There's one there where I've got to be fully inexperienced. That's going to be a nightmare. Don't know how Richard gets to choose for you. No, my missus is my sat nav. And to be fair, you go on to the A38 and you just follow it to junction 9 on the M5. I can't get lost. Yeah, honestly, you come off junction 9, turn left, and follow your nose, and you're there. Piece of cake. And I've been there so many times anyway. But yeah. Where was I? Oh yes. Hey. Oh yes, that's right. People were taking a mick at me. Yeah, I've lost my train of thought now. I'm just thinking of Tewkesbury. Don't make me break out my BA forms of Scottish nurses in September. Ooh. Who was that? Still unsure. All right, okay. But I think it's going to be great. Oh yeah, that's right. So I've got to do a completely experienced Italian army in defensive position, like a fortified wall and stuff like that. And you got to break through and whatnot, this, that, and the other. That's going to be horrendous, man.
That's going to be fun.
And it even says in the aftermath, even though some held out for quite a long time, once the Matildas got in amongst it all, that was it. You got to get Matildas, mate.
Got to.
Oh, okay. Push out. Right. So you'll end up at Land's End. No, because that's that way.
That's downhill, man.
That's downhill.
Yeah, that's easy.
You just follow the water.
Yeah, it's all downhill.
Yeah.
That's why going home's always quicker.
Put it in neutral and just roll. Land's End. I'll probably end up with Johnny Groves. We better go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be a good game. We're playing.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm not going to go to Ireland. That is Ireland, isn't it? Or is that Mexico? That's not Mexico, is it? Oh, my daughter would absolutely kill me. She loves flags. I thought it was Ireland.
I thought it was Ireland. No,
I thought it was Ireland.
Isn't it?
Yeah, because if you carry on from Land's End, you're in Ireland, wouldn't you? If you go straight across. No, you got to be in Wales, haven't you?
You go to Land's End, you go to America.
Yeah, but you're way past Ireland.
Yeah, way past Ireland.
If you go across from Wales, you're in Ireland.
Yeah, or Italy. Look at it.
I'm going.
Yeah, because the cable goes from Land's End to America.
That's right.
For the first cable ever laid. Because the actual box is still there on the beach, and then you can actually see the cable.
Yes. Bloody rubbish. Right. Right. I'm going to try and make my way over to that board without getting lost, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys. Oh,